What is up guys, Wraec is here with a new video and today with a new rate up hero in AFK journey. And well, it is Gerda. Many people waited for her. So far it seems like she's not really a great hero, but then again, my honest opinion, there aren't too many great tanks in the Mauler faction. Adding one to it could be fairly interesting maybe for future seasons. So we're going to summon her on my account for Supreme Plus. Then later on I'm going to make a video with like a full review and everything. I also got some epic recruitments, so we will make this like a huge summoning video mainly for Gerda to S+. So I think we're just going to start, we're just going to get this. Also Gerda headwear, let's check this out, always very important, looks very nice. So let's get into it. First 10 bomb, well not really, I'm already at 20. I used 10 bombs on the raid hub actually to do the quest, the daily quest for the recruitment. So far I haven't gotten a Gerda though, so yeah, that is something I guess. I'm not sure, I didn't check the counter, so I guess next one will be guaranteed then, getting another Soren right there. Also in this video I reckon we are going to get Tazi 2p4, that will be very nice. It's also very cool hero, and let's see the animation. For Gerda is an 8 year, so probably not going to be that much in terms of animation. Bloody hamsters! Go away! Those had me so confused when I first played the game. I thought this was a hamster summon simulator. Oh, that was so weird. And I read it like, oh, we got an Omni icon. Very cool, the green one. Yeah. Where is she? Come on! Oh, there she is. Okay, not much of an animation. Sweetheart, I have arrived. Tank, Mauler faction, 8 tier. I think she's going to be cool. I think next season, maybe, when we have a better Mauler skill tree, or better Mauler faction skill, maybe then she will be great. I could see that. Because we don't have too many good tanks there. Maybe we have Brutus as like a warrior, it's not really a tank. And then, I mean, all the other tanks or tanky heroes in there aren't that great. Like, or at least need some time to be very tanky. So that is not too great, honestly. Okay, we're kinda short a little bit here. Man, imagine there was a solution for exactly this situation. For exactly this situation when you are short on Dragon Crystals and just need to get a few more to pay for your pack. Man, that would be something, wouldn't it? That would be completely great. It's definitely not a plug to actually do a promo for loot bar, but here we go with some Dragon Crystals. You can get some easily cheap Dragon Crystals on loot bar. Link is down in the description if you want to support me there. And you can see it doesn't take very long to top up a few Dragon Crystals so that we get the pack there with Gerda. Very nice. And yeah, when we are already here, maybe a little bit of a look at it. Tanks in the Mauler faction, actually rather limited. As I said, we have Antandra, we have Lumont, and Antandra is great. I like Antandra. Antandra is really cool, knockdown, super tanky, shield, everything. Underestimated hero, honestly. But still needs a little bit of time. She was meta in the first season, in the pre-season. Is it called? I don't know. Before the first season, really. And then kind of fell apart. Wasn't really there anymore. Lumont was meta for like the smoky pushing, for push the heroes around. He's still pretty cool. Doesn't see too much use anymore. So they're like, it's not too bad to get another tank into the Mauler faction. Even if she's like mediocre, if she can fulfill a job as a tank, I think she will have some people that are going to play her. And maybe if there is a Mauler-centric faction, I think we will take a look at that too. So I'm still hopeful, even though many people say it's a pass, it's everything. I see the role she could fulfill in the game at least. So let's hope we get some lucky summons over here. For now, it doesn't seem like it, but maybe we're just charging up the luck to do the epic recruitments later. That would be nice as well, and I can allow for a few pity summons over here. That is all right then. That is all right. So let's go. Next one on the pity. Kinda horrible. Need a few more. I really hate, by the way, how we get 8 copies from rate up, but only 5 from epic recruitment. That is a little bit horrible, I have to say. Come on, give me some lucky summons. At least give me some Hugin copies. Hugin copies are also right. Or Kefra. Kafra. Always say his name wrong. That would be nice as well, because we need like 6 more, I think. 6 more copies for him, and then we have him at Supreme Plus. And then I will have to sacrifice my hard-earned temporal essence. Oh, there is one. There is one, so only 5 more. Let's see. Pity timer again, I think. Bit horrible. Bit horrible, I have to say. Come on, give me a back-to-back or a double or something. We were lucky on the Siren towards the end. But towards the start, not at all. And Cryonaya, also not at all. Rate ups and similar stuff, not really my thing, it seems. I think the only heroes where we were really lucky were like Ludovic. I think Ludovic were super lucky. Where we planned to go Supreme Plus and then just hit Paragon 1 because it was like such a breeze to summon through it. Yeah, okay, we got 1 copy over here. It's an 8 tier, so they can spawn like in the end. Doesn't feel like we're there yet, doesn't it? But for her, I don't really want to oversummon, so let's take a little bit of a detour and maybe... oh, we can just click this wonderful new actions button that they implemented. Maybe just get to upgrading here. Elite Plus. She's kind of short. Just noticed that. I thought she was taller. Isn't she tall in the game? She seems so short here. But she will have fans. I'm sure of that. I'm sure of that. That will be some photo booth material, I think. Probably already on Reddit, if I check right now. I won't. I won't. Well, there will be some interesting PvP builds again when I have to click through the hero profiles. It will be the same as with Bonnie. So we're at Mythic Plus right now. Not bad. So we unlock her exclusive equipment, which I haven't checked too much, I have to say. I watched Zibo in the live stream. Zibo did the wonderful short live stream testing her a little bit on the Yet server with 1 copy. Wasn't too great there. That much I can say. So 2 more copies. I think we can manage. That is something we can do. 2 more copies will leave us with a few gems. I have to say, did I even go for any A tier this season yet? I think we didn't go for any A tier this season yet. In terms of like really summoning. S tier, Siren, Lorsan. I was planning to swap Lorsan for a later hero. Got to like him. Got to like him. I won't switch him. I will keep my Lorsan at P3. It's also nearly P4, by the way. And then we have Siren, which we upgraded to Crown. So that's great. Okay, we're already done. Okay, that was faster than I thought. That was actually great. Getting a Callan copy there as well. Forgot about this guy, actually. So yeah, now we have her at Supreme Plus. Maybe we will put her to a little test. Maybe as a little bit of a thing for the people that are here in this video right now. Summoning videos are usually less much watched, I would say. Less commonly watched, we should probably say, than the videos where we actually talk about the hero. I still like doing them. So I thought we would still go ahead and do a little bit of video. Of course, we can get the charms over here very easily. Full charm set. What's her ability? Unleashes a shockwave. Okay, that's the Fizz Def and M-Def reduction. Not bad, because she has this very weird ability where she actually jumps into the crowd of the enemies. He just straight up jumps to the enemy. I kind of like that, actually. It was kind of my critique for Ulmus, that when Ulmus gets hit, he jumps to the back and no longer protects the team. I think for a tank, you really want them to protect the team, and just jumping towards the enemy very, very fast, taking all the hits. I think that is very, very cool, actually. So, do we have to upgrade this Spring of Life? That is the question. Increase the healing received from Allied Hot Spring, and when they become unaffected. Okay, unaffected for 5 seconds is fairly cool. The problem with this is... I mean, you have to get there first, so you can't really use it to counter Iron, unless you have her in a position where she kind of jumps to your team from behind. That could work. That is something we'll definitely have to test. Let's upgrade her a little bit for now, so that we get to see her stats. What do we have? Healing and range def. Range def, I don't know. If we make her jump into the enemy team, range def? But okay. Okay, I mean, we take it. More def, always good. We are a little bit short on temporal essence, but it works out. We have her at +10. Great for the unaffected. That I definitely like. That is great. Okay, I actually intentionally... Oh, do we have the 8,000? No. Oh, we have to do the affinity. I nearly forgot about that. We obviously can't forget about the affinity. 2,400 is what needed. We can probably do this and test her a little bit. Like a little bit of action, at least 1 level we will do before we go into the epic recruitments. Go into the tower and let's see. So we have Soren over here, Satrana. Where is our... There she is. And she has like... This is like her ability. This is like the position where she does the hot spring. So at the beginning of the fight, she will jump from here to here. We'll create the hot spring there. So that is how that works. So we will jump exactly at the position here of the enemy granny. And if we put Soren would jump over here. That is very interesting. I mean, you can't really jump super far into the enemy team, but a bit. So considering we have melee units and the granny will go a little bit forward, we'll just jump here. It has a fairly big range. It has a fairly big range. So we got them all unaffected, healed a little bit. We also heal the enemies as far as I understood it. So that's Soren over there bringing the madness. Underestimated hero, we have to say. Okay, Granny didn't really tank at all. She healed. She didn't really tank at all because Shark has just run straight past her. So yeah, I think we're a little bit over leveled there. How tanky is she when she is alone? Let's test that maybe by just going into an AFK stage. We'll just go into an AFK stage and let's just put her in with Hugin. Why not? Let's do that. Put her in there with Hugin and let's see what happens when we do that. I mean, it isn't our ult to jump forward, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. Should we add anything else? Oh, let's just do those. And let's see. Okay, we jump. Gets healed a little bit. Gets a shield. Can't really do anything against the true damage from the Lily May, though. I mean, if we healed her better, probably she would have stood a chance. But this is something I think I will figure out when we do the in-depth testing. Just stack a few healers there. Do we have a Smokey? We do have a Smokey. So, no, we don't go like this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's just check out what happens. I just want to see her tank. Ooh, the incoming damage on this Hugin is crazy. But he has huge shield. Like, I mean, in this positioning is not really that optimal. Ooh, she dies very, very quickly. Oh, look at that. I mean, she gets the shield, gets to heal a little bit. Feels a bit more squishy. I don't know, feels a bit more squishy. We don't have the huge deficit. It's hard to say. I will test it a little bit more. Let's do a few more summons. Let's do a few more summons, and then I will do a full review later after, like, in-depth testing and everything. So, the thing that we want to summon right now, and we have the epic recruitment, I put the Bonnie now in here. I kind of took out the Vala. I might put Vala back in again when we have Tazi maxed. I don't know. I kind of want to focus a bit more on Bonnie because I really want to get Bonnie up. I was thinking about Sonya as well. Cassidy will go up eventually, and I'm hesitant to put ATS in here just because, well, there are ATS that I want, but I don't like that you just get 5 copies here. Well, you get 8 from the rate up recruitment, and I feel 5 is just like a very bad rate. So let's do some summons. Let's see, we need 1 more copy of Tazi for P4, by the way. So also something that is rather interesting. We get an S tier. Is it Tazi? Tazi has been following me for a while. Let's see what it is. It is Tazi, so there we go. We got our P4 already. Let's upgrade her. Let's get that going. No, you are Iron, not Tazi. Tazi over here. Let's get the P4 upgrade. Really, really nice. Definitely one of the heroes that I like the most. And in PvP, still an absolute menace. In Gerda, you know, 7,982 affinity. Okay, we will do that eventually. And then Mystical House. And now we have to make the decision. I was dreading that moment. If we go for Sonya or if we put Vala back in. I mean, Vala is certainly an interesting PvP hero. Sonya less of a place there. I mean, we should do Vala, I reckon. If we get like a light bearer faction, it's probably going to be good. It's probably going to be good. Or we do Roan. Roan is also fine. And let's go. Looking forward mostly to Lorsan copies, because somehow I was lucky on this guy too, and we got like 6 copies already. 3 more, and we actually have Paragon 4 Lorsan. Getting a Vala copy 1 out of 9, so a long way to go. probably not something we can achieve in this video, unless of course we get uber lucky. But if I want to get uber lucky, then I would like to get 3 copies. Oh, that is a Bonnie. Okay, yeah, Bonnie. I forgot about this because I didn't summon like Aetius for so long from this, but I really want to get her up. I can't see her at Supreme Plus anymore. It's horrible. Or she's at Paragon 1. Yeah, horrible. Ew. Yeah. Okay. Double S tier, one of which is Bonnie actually. That much we know. So we got a Bonnie and we got a Vala. That is nice. I will take it. No question about it. Ah, double A tier. Yeah, not good. Not good. Hugin and Kafka, okay. Ah. Callan. Let's get something good. Come on, give me triple Lawson. Ah, or give me a Bonnie. Okay. Bonnie, you can always see it. You can always see when you summon her. That's the thing. Yeah, so I don't know. I think for Bonnie it's like one of the rare cases where I say, okay, I think we get enough value still out of 5 Bonnie copies that is kind of worth it to put her in here. So it's still kind of good. That's the Bonnie? In the front slot? Okay, didn't expect that. We somehow only summon Bonnie. Is that Bonnie again? No, that's a lore son. So now we are at 2 copies till Paragon 4. That is very, very cool. But we got like 20 copies of Bonnie from this. So this is crazy. Ah, come on! To show me that big of a gap between all of the low summons and only to give me no S tier. That is horrible. Okay, okay, the double. I think one of which is Bonnie again. Got the feeling. A Bonnie and a Shark here. Okay, I think that's a worthwhile end. Is it enough already to get Bonnie to Paragon 2? I got so many copies. Look at that, 60 out of 45. And she's going to arrive to the season store this season as far as I know. Like nobody confirmed it yet, but like if they do it like in the last season, she should arrive there. So I'm kind of waiting for that, if I'm honest. It's like a thing that I do at the moment, just like not doing anything in the season store really. Where is it? Season store 28k. Just waiting for them to put Bonnie in there, and of course like all of those are P4, so we can no longer get them. I don't really want to go for anything else. Soren is alright. I mean, Sinbad is certainly a great hero. I mean, so is Lenya, but like, if I can decide, I'd rather wait, get myself like a few copies of Bonnie. Imagine I get like to 36k, I can probably get the 16. I hope they don't put her in there that late. That would be annoying. Just like put all the new the heroes from last season in there a little bit earlier. I mean, they started with Sinbad in there already, so maybe put Bonnie in there so that I can get my copies so that this all refreshes this season still one time. And I don't have to wait till next season. This would be rather inconvenient. But I think we got some good progress. I'm going to come back to you guys with full review on Gerda. I'm not too negative about her. I'm not too negative. If she's kind of mid, I think it's still alright because she fills a role that is like a little bit underrepresented in the faction. But she will have to compete against some of her opponents at least. I mean, she will have to compete against Lumont and she will also have to compete mainly against Antandra. And that will be the comparison. So, it will be interesting to see. Hope you enjoyed this video. And with that, I wish you a great day and we'll see us in the next one.